The dialogue, a KIRAN Cymru activity. What is the nature and purpose of our activity dialogue? KIRAN Cymru organizes intergenerational dialogues involving young people and seniors from diverse backgrounds to engage in a meaningful conversation on topics relevant to people across generations. The purpose of the activity is to raise awareness, improve understanding, and bridge the gap between intergenerational population. What was the topic for the dialogue, which was held in January 2024? January 2024 dialogue revolved around two questions. What do young people and seniors in our communities like about the other? Question number 2. What do young people and seniors in our communities like something to be changed about the other? The participants in dialogue, which was held in 2024, have been divided into two groups, blue and red. Young people formed Team Blue and senior members formed Team Red.
This generation is very long ago, and the things that we learn come from you. So, yeah, that's.
The point is that you're never you don't judge much. You're quite fair with everyone.
You guys always push us to do our best when you're telling us something, like some stories, and tell us that we should be grateful for ourselves.
I'm batting for this generation.
Yes,
Closer to them.
Yes, you are closer to them.
I'm closer to them, closer to you. So I think the best part about the generation is for your age, you guys have seen a lot, right? So you guys have come from a very rooted upbringing, the struggle and everything, which I don't think our generation or the next generation has seen. We have seen a lot of privilege, but you guys have seen a lot of fight and struggle from. So that makes you guys down to earth and rooted pure culture. So that is a very positive point which we think also we should carry forward.
Good point. Just because you have more life experience than us, you can advise what to do because you've already lived the life. So it's just if you need advice, you can come to you.
I think good point about them is they are actually very knowledgeable and they know what is the important knowledge. So they know it in a very pure way, which I always like.
I think they are very adaptable as well. They can adapt very quickly to the environment. Like in this generation, we used to take a bit of time early on, but they are very adaptable to the new environment in which they go to. So they're very good in technically, this generation is very good, and they are ready to learn anywhere. Very energetic.
The good point is that they can speak in 2 languages, sometimes even 3 languages. Unlike us, we grew up in India, but they are growing up in this country. Despite all that, they still know their mother tongue, which is either Hindi or Bengali.
The best thing I would say, like Pramushidi also, I actually love this generation. I feel they are much better than. I wouldn't make comparisons like that. I would say evolution has actually happened, and it gets better with time. And the best part, I think, they are very non-judgmental. They do not have that thing in their mind, like I'll make, what should I say, demarcations or like that. Just basis, I don't know, I feel they're much more unbiased and non-judgmental in their approach towards everything.
You could maybe compare us less to other people, and instead of saying he got an A star, you got a B, Y, and something like that. You can say that, oh, you got a B, well done, something like that.
Maybe just be less concerned with other people's opinions. So if you want to do something, don't worry about what other people think. Just do it when you want to do it.
You guys can be a bit more adaptable and not be, if something's not how it normally is, you can be a bit more adaptable. It's like maybe something you see nowadays, it might be more accepted than something new. Something that might not be as accepted back then. This is a pretty bad example, but it's like wearing t-shirts and stuff. But my parents would be very happy if I wore a t-shirt. They'd rather me wear like a buttoned-up shirt and everything.
I know it might be like saving money for something or something important, but maybe when you were small, you could say that we were poor, we didn't have that much, you don't need to have it. Maybe if you were rich than you were when you were younger, you could actually buy it and make a difference, because we're not the same people as you when you were small. So like,
spend more.
For example, if you are saving money, I understand, but if it was like stable on money, then you don't have to say, when I was smaller, I didn't have a PS5, when I was smaller, I didn't have this. But
I think the generation that you can change is a little bit of a bias that you have pre-notions about something. That this is going to work out in this way also. There are other aspects to the same thing, looking at from a different angle and perspective. Maybe that drop the bias a little on certain things.
I thought that sometimes I feel this generation takes things for granted, and sometimes they do not appreciate maybe enough. Which again, coming back, most well we thought that we appreciate it much more. So whatever you have, you should appreciate it, even day-to-day things. Whatever you have in your life, be appreciative of what you have. There is a lot of things you can get, but not necessarily you have to. So just be happy, because happiness, I feel, in this generation is very, very extremely important. And unless you are happy and content and appreciate what you have, you'll never have enough. It will always follow you to say that I'm unhappy because I don't have this happiness. So
be happy.
Just happy, yeah.
Sometimes they can be very impatient, and the other thing I find is that, especially boys, they're very lazy at work. They want everything to be done for them rather than doing it themselves. So I think they should do a lot more. This generation is too much involved with the screen. So if they stay around, keep it up, like they are always thinking about something, or sometimes go away and look at the screen, what is happening, and videos, short videos, everything. I think it is very they should be more thinking. They should have think more, like their imagination, and this power is getting now reduced because of the skill. That also like interaction. And this skill also going with this generation, because the children are staying together but they're not talking, they're just busy on their own skill. Like everyone is sitting by each other but they're not talking, they're not playing, they're not trying to play a board game, they're not trying to interact each other, they're just busy with their own skill. That's the main thing I think this generation should not
talk to each other.
Social skill, they are reducing their social skill because of this screen time. I should say that's the really important thing.
Thank you for watching. We appreciate your time. See you again. KIRAN Cymru team.